Castle.
What'd you say?
Meat and potatoes.
Aleksey, do you have anything to say about meat and potatoes?
Meat and potatoes.
Hello. Welcome.
Speaking tomatoes.
Welcome to the God Church.
God Church episode again. It's the podcast.
Ooh, I'm without
We got-
earbuds this time.
We got Cam, we got Aleksey, we got Glondark the Barbarian, and we got Noah.
Gone dark.
Yo, it's gone. Oh shit! I turned the lights off. It's gone dark. The Barbarian.
Gone dark.
Fuck.
Oh shit, bro.
Gone black.
Where are my earbuds, dude? This feels
Oh, do you
naked,
want?
dude.
Do you want them?
I like one earbud.
You like?
yeah.
You're so specific. I'll give you.
I'm
your
very
earbuds.
specific.
I was
It's
only
not the
just.
same.
I was gonna
Brown
keep mine
out.
in so I could do a sound check, but
Remember when it was Baby Writer, right? You know how I need
Baby Writer?
like, music to write?
you
Yeah.
need earbuds to do
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah, I can't speak without having a presence. A
Dude,
comforting presence.
are you baby writing right now?
Baby writing.
I'm baby speaking.
What if
Baby-
instead of having like a ghost writer,
that baby speaking.
what if
Baby make sentence.
what if instead of having like a ghost writer for something, you had
Yeah.
a baby writer?
Oh fuck that.
And it's like-
you mean
it's like
you have
baby-
your own. You mean it's your baby and it's
Yeah,
writing
yeah, you
for
have your-
so
you-
it's part of you.
So you,
I contract a baby. Are there
that's
baby
child,
contracts?
No, that's illegal child labor. You have your own child, right? And you're trying to write like a best-selling book.
Yeah.
So you just ask your kid you tell them the story, ask them to tell it to you back, and then you just write it down the way that they transcribe it.
Oh
instead.
wow, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
That's kind of like you telling yourself a little bit.
That's you're telling yourself, but it's
Yeah.
like you mixed with some other person.
So it's going through a filter.
Yeah, it's going through a filter who also like doesn't know what anything
A
is.
little bit of a distortion.
You could have like you could have like
child distortion. That's
Yeah.
like a type of
child distortion. You did not just fucking say that.
You put a little fucking
Oh,
child
that's happening
distortion.
to our kids in this America right now. Child distortion.
Oh.
Yeah, I did say that.
All these damn Bidenomics running around.
Bidenomics and child
Uh,
distortion.
Child
The
distortion.
child distortion filter
oh
on
my
your
God, that's
language.
so
yeah.
fucking weird.
Would like the opposite of like a ghost writer be like a life writer?
Life right?
No, that would imply.
That's
like,
just a regular writer.
no, that would like imply if it, that then the inverse of that is the death writer. So
Mhm.
that's a little different. Yeah.
W-
Can't do
it- does like the existence of casual sex imply competitive sex?
Competitive sex. Oh my god. What would
Whoa.
that look like?
I don't know. Is this a sport?
Could you have sex with distortion on?
How,
Distortion.
child distortion.
Could you put a child distortion on
Oh,
your sex
God.
life?
Yeah, where a kid has to watch and tell you.
A
What
kid
it's
has
like.
to watch. No, maybe that's a little bit much.
Yeah, no. Imagine competitive sex,
Competitive.
like on the
I mean,
TV.
isn't that like,
How
isn't
could you
that like
televise that?
porn?
Yeah, but that's not like there's no scoreboard, is there?
It's like American.
I bet they have some weird like football variant where they're all like in, I don't know, crash equipment and.
I bet there could be like. I bet there could be like
Open
like
the rumble pit.
you know like
they do
nin-
wrestling. I swear I've seen that.
Yeah.
you know like how Ninja Warrior started in Japan. It was just another funny Japanese game show. I bet like Japanese game shows could have like a sex
Oh my
segment
god, that's
where it's
fucking
like
crazy.
you got to
That's
get
too
in there
much.
as fast as you can, make this woman come, and then you're going on to the next,
Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
and then you're going
dude.
on to the next.
I don't know, man.
I actually, I just realized what this is. I've seen competitive sex.
Oh
No,
my
the fuck
god, bro.
What is this? What's your smoking gun here, buddy?
All right, so there was this one Japanese thing I was watching, porn, and I'm like, it's set up like a game show. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I'm like,
Did I just predict that?
yeah,
You did,
yeah.
yo.
And the thing is,
What? You saw, okay, so you saw porn.
yeah, and I'm like reading the subtitles. Eventually, I'm just at this point, my dick went limp. I'm like, now
You're there for the plot.
yeah, first time ever. Because there's announcers, there's a crowd.
What?
Yeah.
What?
There's like a small crowd because I mean,
What the fuck is going
I
on?
don't think a lot of people want to see this. And there's one guy, this nerdy looking guy, and then there's just a row of real titties, but there's holes cut out, like hole in the wall, but only boobs sticking out of it.
Hole in the wall, but boobs.
And he's feeling them. I'm like, what's happening?
This
and then I'm
fucking
reading the
segment's killing
subtitles.
me.
He has to find which one is his sister.
Oh my god.
How would he
no
know by
fucking
the
way, dude.
boobs? What?
Then next round, he failed the first one.
What? No. There's not more.
There's just
Because I know what the
escalation.
more is.
Now there's not only boob cutouts, there's vagina cutouts.
No.
Yeah, and he's in there. And she's like, "You didn't find your sister." He's like, "Dang it! Now you got to put your dick in all of them and
Oh
find
my
out which
God.
one feels like your sister." Yeah. By the end, he just ends up fucking his sister.
We're on.
It's
we're,
just
we're on a church
elaborate.
property. This is Holy Land.
We're
Yo,
at the
can you
God
put a little
church.
church distortion on it?
Can you put church distortion, please, God?
Put some God distortion on
God,
this one.
please save me from this conversation.
So yeah, I saw a competitive sex.
That was crazy.
Holy shit.
I didn't know that's real.
Yeah, no.
I like the format of that minus the your sister part.
There's the your mother one too.
Oh God, they're back to backs.
Yo, mama, so stupid. Xbox Live.
I just love the presentation of the production. It was so insane.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's wild.
Yeah. Anyway,
I
we
honestly,
somehow got there.
if I had known that you were about to tell me about a real thing that you saw
What's a real
when I
thing?
made that joke, I wouldn't have made the joke.
No,
Because
yeah.
that was funny, but now that I'm done laughing, I just have the image in my mind, and
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I hope it wasn't his actual sister, but
Yeah.
it's Japan and you don't know.
No, you could never know.
So.
Do you have either of you guys ever seen I Survived a Japanese game show?
No.
No.
This was it was.
Oh
it was-
wait, it was like undressed all the time.
I've seen that.
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
think that's
It's
just.
on
I
YouTube.
think that's
That was on
also
YouTube.
just porn.
No, no.
No, it wasn't porn. It wasn't like a porn thing. It was like this game show. Literally, just picked this dude up, and he was just shirtless and like nude for like the whole game show. It's like he was there for like months and months in just like a small apartment room.
He had
And
to. They basically put up advertising saying, "We'll make you famous."
Yeah.
And he won the fucking thing. They put him on the show. First thing they do, rip his clothes off. Now he has to play infinite sweepstakes to win his clothes back.
What do you mean infinite sweepstakes?
He just he gets like magazines, and he can't get food unless he wins food, and he can't.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
he stayed in there for months and months. Then it ended, and he thought he won. And then they relocated him for another
Yeah.
like 6 months.
It's
They're
so
like, "We reset it. You're naked again." And
No.
they ruined him.
Made
And
him
then
play Ark, but with
He wrote like a book
magazines.
about how traumatized he was
Damn,
after
that's
this.
terrible.
Jesus Christ, that's so crazy. That shit blew my mind. I was like, oh,
Oh.
my God.
All right.
I thought that's what we were talking about when we were talking
on a
about
much
it.
lighter note,
That
no,
was-
there was.
That was Solo Fish Tank.
Yeah, literally. It was.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
In like 2008 or 9, back when like Wipeout was popping off in
Oh, yeah.
America, back when they brought Wipeout over, they're like, "Fuck it, let's just bring over game shows from every country." Because Wipeout started in Japan, or in Britain. Ninja Warrior started in Japan, and they're like, "Shit, let's just bring every Japanese game show at once." And they put it on ABC at like 9 o'clock on Fridays
With like Americans in
with
it, right?
Americans,
Okay.
with white
Fuck,
people.
I wish I saw this.
White. You
Sounds-
can go on YouTube and find it. It's
Probably, yeah.
hilarious. And listen, Japanese people in the audience of a Japanese game show, they know what they're fucking in for. So even though the people who are competing on it are grossed out and do wacky, wild shit, the audience loves it. American audiences who don't know what this is but are there live anyway are like they're awestruck. They're dead silent. It's so awkward. And
Wait.
Oh no.
yeah,
gotta
because
see
like
this.
they're like, you have to lick this squid's asshole, and it's still alive. But it's
Oh.
okay. We're gonna put a blindfold on you.
Where is the squid's asshole?
It's
Part of the
this-
challenge is finding that
exactly.
fucker.
Yeah,
So you're looking at every angle of this fucking squid.
yeah. It's just you just have to polish off a squid basically.
And
Oh
wait
my
for the
God.
green light. Be like, oh, did I?
Oh,
do it?
did I do it? No.
I did it. That's so gross, bro.
They're making him play like
Fucking shit stains on the bottom of the fucking octopus.
Yeah, skid marks.
they're making him play like fucking fruit ninja fruits. So they throw like the people are wearing like drunk goggles, I think, for this challenge. So there's one guy, he's like really good. So they give him like an apple, he cuts it. They give him like an orange, he cuts it. A banana, he gets that shit easy. You're like, all right, we're gonna throw a watermelon at you. Boom, right down the middle. Cantaloupe, pumpkins, like they just go more and more hard. Eventually, they just throw a fucking brick at him.
And then a live wire.
Yeah, and then they throw a brick at him, and he's like, "Fucking ow, that shit hurt really bad." And he's like, "Okay." The host is like, "It's okay. We're gonna. That was just a joke. We're gonna lighten it back up now. We're gonna bring out some paper. You can cut some paper, right?" They put a second layer of drunk goggles on him. They walk up. They have a big piece of paper. They put it in front of the They
threw a real fucking brick at this guy.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
They put a piece of paper up to the camera and they bring it up to him and they turn it around so he can't see what's on it. It's his contract that he signed to get on the show, saying that like as soon as he cuts this, they have like legal precedent to do whatever the fuck they want to him on live TV. And then it just got worse and worse from there.
What the fuck? That's awesome. Why?
Yeah,
why do people
it was
not
so
do
sick.
That's
It was
fucking
so
insane.
Holy shit.
I don't know, but I was like 9 when that show came out, and I remember just nonstop. That was like nonstop laughs.
Shit, I gotta binge
forever.
that.
If you can find it, I don't
I'm
know
sure you
where
can.
on the internet it is.
I'm sure it's
but
old enough now that there's a whole
Oh yeah,
playlist
it's
of
like a
every
whole stream
episode.
of it for free
Yeah.
somewhere on the internet.
Oh yeah.
I Survived the Japanese Game Show. Definitely worth a
They have literally
rewatch.
every single channel, like every season of every show on some of those like weird catalogs.
Like the one BBC show where they faked going to the moon or something. Where they brought on contestants telling them, you're going to go to space.
They brought on cunts.
Cunts.
Yeah, a bunch of
They
cunts.
brought on a bunch of cunts.
Oi, cunts! Get on the ship.
And like the first like
Oi,
three
cunts.
first 3 episodes was them like weeding out the
Billy
smart
Butcher.
people. They were trying to get out the smart people that would guess that it's all fake. So
Yeah.
they just left a bunch of idiots that would just fall for it.
That's great.
And then they made a fake spaceship that had like full 6 degrees of freedom that would just move around and rumble and had sound effects. They put them in it, and then supposedly sent them to space, and they fucking believed it.
Were they scared that they?
Yeah, they were shitting their pants. And then they looked out the window, and it was a projector. And they're like, "Wow, it's so beautiful to see the Earth from this angle." It's like, what the
so
fuck?
fucking funny.
And then by the end, it's only eight episodes. By the end, they roll them back out. They open the door, and then they're on a stage. There's tons of people, and then the people looked so shocked and so disappointed that they believed in any of it. And the host is like, "Yo, it's all a joke," and they're just serious. They're like, "Dude, what the fuck? We
Oh
thought
my
we went to
God.
space for a week."
Dude, what?
They were so upset.
That's the reality show secret. Is that, or I guess like any sort of like real non-scripted show is that you got to find the stupidest people possible to make it funny. That's what Family Feud does. They have the families take like IQ tests, and then if you score too high,
Yeah,
they don't let you on the show.
Yep, just
It's-
weeding them out.
Within the show, they put them through astronaut classes. And so-
Astronaut
Yeah.
class. Yeah, like a fucking like a
And-
100 level college course on being an astronaut.
One of the things they were like, we invented a gravity generator, so that's why you won't feel you'll feel like you're still on Earth when you're up there. A few people were like, that can't be it. Instantly gone, off the show, off the show. They just left the
I love
dumbest
that. People are like,
possible.
you're not fit for the job. Sorry, buddy. You're
Oh,
too
gravity.
stupid. They're looking at the smart guys. You're so dumb. You
Yeah.
can't stay here.
A
The-
gravity
Shelf 'em.
generator.
Yeah. It was like weird things like that. They would just invent math on the fly, and then some of the people would be like, "Yo, wait a minute, no, no, no,
Off the show.
off the show." So the people
No
that
more.
were left that were the dumbest thought they were the smartest because they're like, "Dude, we made it."
Dude,
Fuck,
we
dude.
fucking did it.
Fuck,
And they weren't going to second guess all these people giving them like,
No, because now
Yeah,
they feel
'cause-
yeah.
yeah, oh my God, that's like a crazy psych trip right there.
Oh yeah, they
That's
thought they were in
such a
Moscow
fun
for most of the trip.
That's
Really?
They
hilarious.
were in the middle of like London
That's crazy. Yeah.
because they went on an airplane that flew in circles. That's all they, for like 12 hours.
We're bringing you somewhere far.
And they got out and they're like,
They wasted jet fuel on that.
"Oh yeah, that was a big show. It got canceled. They were gonna do another season. I
Holy
wish
shit.
they did. God, because they thought they traumatized them too much.
That's too good. You know what's not good? We're shifting gears here, fellas. No more video games. Video
Well,
games
why?
are over. Y'all hear the news?
Holy shit, why what are you talking about?
Unity is charging per install, becoming retroactive. So all games that run on Unity right now and anything published through it in the future is being charged per install from the developers.
Yep.
So the consumer is not paying an extra fee which is likely what should be happening.
Wait,
can-
do you think it's just a cash grab?
Of course it's cash grab,
Yeah.
but
Is that what the
let me
problem is?
get there.
Oh, okay.
So fucking I gotta turn you down. You just spoke into the mic for real
bad.
for the first time, and now you're too loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He
No,
put
you're
his
good.
soul into that one.
You're just holding the mic out
Yo,
here for like 5
It's because I got a drink and I'm not trying to put this ice up in the.
But
You're right.
but
my
you're
bad.
holding them equidistant, right? So all I'm hearing is you shaking ice.
Fuck.
It's fine. No, it never changed. I love that you still don't know how to do a podcast. That's one of my favorite things about you.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. God damn it.
I'm not. It's a serious
Holy shit.
criticism, but I'm not being mean about it. I'm not trying to be mean about it.
Yo, you know what? That is so real. I appreciate that.
No problem, buddy. Anyway, yeah. So Unity is charging a one-time install fee against the developers of any game being published or developed through Unity. So now every indie dev is like, hey guys, you know how we like have a game? You know how you like Hollow Knight, and people are excited for Hollow Knight Silksong? We're just deleting the game.
Yeah, games are
Oh my god.
legit being deleted right now.
Yeah.
Oh, like they're just going off.
Hollow Knight
stores.
Silksong, I think, is not happening. Ultra Kill is on infinite hiatus.
Oh,
Because Ultra Kill
Wow.
runs through
I can't
Unity.
believe it was affecting those games
The current Pokemon games run through Unity, so anything being built for Pokemon in the future is just not happening.
So wait, does this mean that the developers of the games, like these bigger studios, they have to pay Unity per game they make?
Any publisher.
Anytime someone downloads it, they get charged.
I
So-
feel like download is harsh. It should be like, what if somebody uninstalls and reinstalls it, for
That's-
example?
That's a
Yeah.
secondary charge, yeah.
That's like
So if someone refunds and then rebuys and then refunds and then rebuys, they'll keep charging the company.
Yeah, they'll charge the company three times.
As that stands. Maybe
That's
by now they went
wrong,
back on
dude.
that contract a
Nope,
bit.
nope, it's still happening. Unity does not care that people are mad. Because what's happening is the company, the CEO of Unity is not a person who understands what the company he runs is. He's a
he's a new guy.
finance guy who's like, I remember Mario or video games or that stupid browser thing my kids used to play and I hate them. So he came in and said, here's where we could make money where you guys are not making money right now. And it's immediately just punching at the lowest fucking possible. It's punching as far down the ladder as you can.
He's a finance guy.
Yeah.
The little I heard about it is Unity as a company is going bankrupt right now
Yeah.
because he spent it all on his mansions and traveling across the whole planet.
Yes.
So yeah,
He's
now,
just a selfish guy who doesn't understand video games.
now it's just
but-
going bankrupt, and he's like, fuck, how do we fix this? Right there, all right.
The reason that this is a problem
Yo,
is
Elon Musk
because-
should buy it.
well, no. Honestly, Elon Musk would do way more damage. As much as I like him, he would pull another silly, goofy move.
He would call it X Games.
Yeah.
Games. Oh my god. It's like a forever issue now.
Oh, that's good.
Fuck.
That's really. Ooh, that was really good. I need it. Oh, I need a second. Okay.
I'm glad you like that.
That was a good
I
one.
really like that. The reason that this is a problem is because Unity is the easiest game development software to use. So if you're a small studio and you want to bring in people who have less experience because you don't have as much budget, they're likely going to need an easier engine to work in if you're trying to build something like new or that hasn't really been done before. Like Hollow Knight's engine runs on... Dude,
Sorry.
I'm hearing...
I'm
What the...
sorry, dude.
Hollow Knight's engine runs on...
It's
I
thirsty.
didn't know.
I
it
forgot
ran on Unity.
I forgot exactly what it was, but like the cartoony art style means that it's loading images in a certain way, where what they were doing was the first thing that was happening in the industry for indie devs in a long time, right?
Even Ultra fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
realize.
Ultra Kill's built almost entirely in Unity, just using
Yeah.
like low poly shaders.
That
um,
sucks.
Yeah. Luckily, Ultra Kill is on. It's not even out yet. It's in alpha because it's not technically complete. So any build of it you buy or update to buy later can be refunded at like no penalty. But Unity is easy to use, and other engines like Unreal are not. So you can't just port over a pre-built game with your pre-built coding language and your systems into this other language because it's too hard to use, and you'd be setting back you'd be blowing your entire budget on just trying to learn this new thing.
Unity is quite simple, although I'm pretty sure from the little bit my buddy, I'm not gonna dox his name. He works. He has fucked around with Unreal, and it seems also pretty easy. A lot of it you could do without programming. You could just do some basic logic. The biggest thing I've heard is it's so fucking expensive to license it out. You could get Unreal for free and just fuck around with it, but if you want to publish anything, it's a gigantic fee. Yeah. And
But
Unity has a really small fee.
Unreal is a one-time fee, and it's not that difficult. I've fucked around with Unreal, but it's different. It's not.
Well, yeah, if you're used to Unity, it's kind of hard to port.
Unity was free, and free to publish through. So it was your best option if you're a smaller developer. And paying the one-time fee to publish through Unreal is not super unrealistic. No pun intended. But it's still an unnecessary fee that you don't account for in your budget, especially if you're putting a lot of time and effort with your team into making like a good-ass product like Hollow Knight or Ultra Kill. So games are over because that happened, and this week as well, the SAG-AFTRA strike is extending to bigger companies in the gaming industry sphere as well.
That I did not hear about.
What is the strike?
The writer's strike.
Yep.
The SAG-AFTRA writer's strike, the Writers Guild. They just pursued a case in American federal court, and it's being pushed through right now. That extends to video game publishing companies as well. So now, like EA, Ubisoft, Bungie, they're getting hit with this as well.
Dude, wait.
Video games are over. It is so over. We are so over, bros.
GTA 6 is never coming.
Elder Scrolls 6 is never coming.
Oh, no. It's going to be delayed by another year.
Yep.
Or two.
Yep, because if it's not built yet, then the writing probably isn't finished.
You'd hope.
Because the engine is not done.
From the little I heard is Elder Scrolls 6 entered full production like this year. So we're not seeing that for a while. GTA 6, probably, hopefully, most of the writing's done.
Yeah, you would hope.
They've been working on it since like fucking 2011, which is actually kind of insane. Fucking Christ.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Such a shame, too. I mean, I think Malcolm might have magic because he just recently on the show asked for no more video games.
Like on the podcast?
He requested we bring back the biggest problem of the week segment, and then he used that power to say there's too many good games this year. I want no more video games. And then 2 weeks later, this is what we're talking about. So Malcolm, this is your fault, I think.
We got the great like hurrah of video games for the year, and that's it. The finale, the season finale of video games.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put 5,000 hours into Baldur's Gate 3 because you don't have a choice of another good video game until 2030.
Fuck, dude. And then when I'm done with that, all I have is like Starfield,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, that's coming out very soon.
Yeah, you can swing for a long time, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, podcasts aren't canceled, so I could listen to those while I play some games over and over and over again.
Yeah, hopefully.
I could do that
Until
the writer's strike comes after
until the writer's strike comes after PKA.
They come
Like Joe
after
Rogan.
brain thoughts, brain stories. Are you thinking about telling someone something?
Until it turns out you have the mind flayer bug and somebody sues you for having the same thoughts as you.
SAG is just a mind flare in your head. That's going to be a problem.
Shit.
Oh, are you thinking about telling somebody something in a story format?
I'm going to get canceled for having a webcomic, dude. Fuck.
Shit, we're going to... fucking... We'll really feel it in like a year or two. It's going to be like COVID where
This is
no
like,
movies were out for a while.
This is like honestly, in terms of like media production, this is like the beginning. This is a recession before a depression, where we're hearing all these big headlines and we're like, I don't really know what that means because I haven't lived through it before. And then next year it's just everything's gonna be dead.
Wait, why are they even protesting and striking?
The writer's strike?
Yeah, why is that?
Because writers for like big movie studios and TV production companies are not getting like livable wages to make things
Fair.
to make the building blocks of these media pieces which rack in billions and billions of dollars.
They're not getting revenue.
Yeah, they're getting fucked on like contracts and shit.
Okay.
Like when there's reruns of a show, they just don't get paid for those.
Yeah, they get paid for their they get paid on contract to produce the scripts and the world building and the layouts for those like one individual episode or season or one movie production. And then once that production is made, they just get a piece of the budget from it and don't get paid anywhere else. And then all those people get booted out of the team and they have to reassemble somewhere else for another production to find work. And that's not a good... That's the bad side of like the gig economy, is that they don't really have anything to... There's no union there aside from, Screen Actors Guild of America, but that's like not a real union. That's like that's everybody who's not a director or producer in in TV and film.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so they're trying to get
better contracts.
I don't know if it's I don't know I did not care at all because movie and TV lines have been very bad for the last like 10 years.
So maybe they need to get better.
But that is also an effect of the fact that they're
getting underpaid.
They're getting underpaid.
So they're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'll just write this in an evening.
Somehow,
Yeah,
Palpatine returned.
Yeah.
They fly now? They fly now.
So we're going to get like Revenge of the Fallen type stories for the next couple movies.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Where they're like, we need to get to DC. Teleport to DC. We're here now. Do goofy bit.
Oh, God, no.
Well,
Yeah.
Revenge of the Fallen, that's a bad example because that movie's awesome.
That movie is beautiful. I hope we get more amazing movies without writers. Let's ban writers from film.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, most of Revenge
Just
of the Fallen
action.
was written. It was just not... There was scenes written that were not connected. That was the
That was
lore
a
of
big
that.
problem.
Um,
That's also a directing issue because if you're not telling the story visually with all your resources,
dude,
Michael Bay, Michael, you're not listening to this, Mike. We're gonna move on now.
Mikey boy. Well, fucking... all these writers aren't getting paid well. Meanwhile, there's the son of a guy that wrote a musical. One musical that was really good, I guess. Don't know it. I think it was like Grease or something. Is living in his own mansion because his dad is like, fuck it. You can have a mansion. And now he's just printing gigantic things of anime in his house and covering all his walls with pictures of anime for
What?
for TikTok.
What?
Have you not seen this?
No, I have not. I don't know what this is.
There's like this 19-year-old kid that just gets a whole mansion to himself, and he got big because he uploaded like a TikTok of him walking around.
Yo, let's kill him. Like first off, let's just kill him.
The kid is so fucking funny because he starts out, he's like, yeah, my whole like phone homepage is like this character from this one anime I like.
Okay.
All my apps are this anime. Then he cuts to, so I made this sword out of this girl's face, like all of the angles and everything's her face. Then he's like, well, now I have this room that is all her face. Every square inch
my God.
is a printed picture of this
crazy.
girl's face.
All right, never mind. He's hilarious.
Then he goes outside. He's like, so I made a gigantic 50-foot billboard of her to guard my mansion, and that wasn't enough. So I made 70 copies of her to guard my mansion with guns. And I also have guns. All of the bullets are covered with little stickers of her. And by the way, I have like 1,000 of these little bullets with stickers on her.
You know, I'm taking back my.
What?
Pieces of her that he pinned to his shirt, so it's just all little buttons on him that make chainmail. He's so fucking funny. And
Okay.
the big mystery was like, how the fuck does he have this mansion? And Nick, I forgot this YouTube channel's name. He went out to investigate him. He was like, I want to go interview this guy. And he found out that his dad is just a writer for like this big musical, and that's where all these billions came from. So now he just has the free time to print gigantic anime characters all over the house.
That is actually pretty
I
funny.
gotta show you guys that after the podcast.
Well,
It
writing
is
a
crazy.
musical is very, very different because being paid per like production of it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I guess it was a really
So
high quality
any Broadway or like stage production team that wants to use that or take that on the road
Yep,
or to
has to
Broadway or
get-
something has to pay you for each individual usage of it. So I could see just
Yeah.
billions of dollars.
and they made a
coming in.
movie after it, so they had to license it.
Yeah,
from them.
exactly. And then by the time you make the movie with its popularity on Broadway, its net value from all the previous popular shows is so high that it costs like $1 billion to license on its own.
It's
Yeah, I
buck
see
wild.
where that money comes from.
And his son just wants to print gigantic pictures of his waifu.
Yeah.
And his dad is in full support. He's in an interview. He's like, dude, this is crazy.
on a
That's sick. That's sick though.
on
That's
a
super cool.
On a sort of similar note,
That's such a crazy thing.
I gotta show you guys that after. Anyway, sorry, you wanted to segue?
On a sort of similar note, Netflix's live-action adaptation of One Piece
Oh fuck.
is going apparently incredible.
Yeah.
It's the first one that is like for a live-action anime looks good because they put all of their VFX budget. I hear. I haven't watched it, by the way, so this is coming from somebody who doesn't like One Piece.
Yeah.
But they put all of their VFX budget into making it look as silly and goofy as the real show does. And apparently that's what people want. That's what people have always wanted.
Oh, that's sick.
And that was at the behest of the creator of the series. Like, he put a gun to Netflix and was like, "You're going to do this my way." And they let him. And it looks good. It looks like the fucking show. And the show looks like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
I saw a few frames of it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I don't like One Piece. I don't think it's a well told story, and I think it looks fucking stupid. I think it looks like I just said it. It looks like fucking Looney Tunes or like a Steamboat Willie
I know
or
nothing
Popeye, but it's trying to tell like a serious story in a goofy world, and I just can't buy into that.
I saw the
But
characters and stuff. I'm like,
a lot of people really like it, and I won't knock them for liking it.
A lot of people love One Piece. I kept hearing about it forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
so-
it's just not for me, right?
Yeah.
But I will give it credit that it's a show or it's a series that's been running for 25 years and is still going. The anime has been running since 2000 and it has 1,000 episodes.
Jesus Christ.
The manga has like 3,000 chapters, and it's just now reached a point where Netflix will produce an actual good adaptation of it.
Wasn't there another anime live action adaptation show? I forgot what it was. I thought this was
On Netflix?
Yeah,
Cowboy Bebop.
yeah, that one.
that
Everyone
one
hated that.
flopped hard
Yeah,
because nobody wanted it.
yeah.
The thing about Cowboy Bebop is it is a short, well-told story that works with its visual medium because its art direction and lighting and music production and writing, everything at the time was just so crisp and tight, and then the story was 28 episodes long, start to finish, and it doesn't need to be told anywhere else.
Yeah.
One Piece is 30 years long. It has a lot of room to be told in very different ways. It's like Lord of the Rings. Like, you can take the lore book and just make a fucking Shadow of Mordor out of it, or like a Rings of Power out of it, because there's just so much in the world going
Well, they're
on.
sticking with the characters I've seen.
Yeah, it's the beginning. It's the intro arc. It's like
Okay.
it's gonna be a multi-season. Stop touching the buttons.
I'm assuming this is how people felt when The Walking Dead was good in the first seasons.
Yeah.
When it first came out, because the fans of the comics were crazy about it. I kept hearing about the comics before it blew up. Did he just leave the door
Yeah,
open?
he went to the bathroom.
No, he just left
Just
the
like
door
you
open.
did. He's making a you reference. This is what you did at the
Oh, is
first,
this
in your first appearance. in
This
the
is my
show.
little reference, dude.
This is my little. I call it my little.
Damn, dude.
reference.
This is like a fuck. You're like watching a Marvel movie and a new rock stars is like, dude, fucking. You saw that one scene where this rock is kind of shiny? That's a reference to geology. And it's like, oh fuck.
You
that's
ever heard of Randy Marsh South Park, dude? It's a reference to fucking geology. You ever heard of Dwayne Johnson, bro? There he is. Look at him.
deep cut geology myths.
Deep cut geology myths. Anyway, I was bringing up the One Piece thing because people's critical reception of it came from the fact that it stuck to the idea of the show being extremely silly, goofy.
Okay.
And,
I'm not sure if I like that, but yeah.
well, the story has to be for you, or the type of story has to be for
Yeah.
you. In stark contrast, in American media, Deadpool 3
It's much
is
better.
going through production right now. Noah's back.
Oh, yeah.
Deadpool 3 is going through its production, and there was that leaked poster or whatever where Wolverine is wearing the goofy yellow X-Men suit.
That's for the American fans
But
right there, dude.
people have been asking for the silly, goofy X-Men yellow suit
Yeah.
since 2001,
Yeah.
and the studios are like, no, that would look too stupid.
That would look
Yeah.
lame.
Motherfucker, that is the point. We want it to look stupid. It's comic books.
It's
Dumbo.
goofy.
It's goofy Dumbo.
Yeah, it really is.
We want it to look silly.
It's
Is there more of that Pinnacle back there,
Oh,
or did
fuck
you
yeah,
kill it?
dude. No, I've been sipping.
like even Deadpool's. I mean, fucking
Thank
a
you.
lot of the. Maybe it's because I'm a fan of these things, but sometimes in live action, these costumes don't look silly goofy. They look fucking sick. Deadpool's outfit,
straight up.
ooh.
Like yeah.
Iron Man suit, ooh. That shit works. And
I don't.
Some outfits are like
I
kind
never-
of goofy.
I
Early
never
Superman
thought-
movies,
Yeah.
kind of goofy looking.
Well, certain outfits are like.
Also,
Iron Man suit never looked dumb because it's a literal.
comics
It's a
did.
set of fucking armor. It's metal armor. So if you're gonna adapt that into a movie visual, you're gonna make it out of like fucking iron. It's gonna look like a medieval knight, but just
Although
kind of futuristic.
The early fucking original Iron Man comics had it as a skin tight gold and orange and red fucking suit. That's skin fucking tight.
Yeah, but they're not like the 2008 Iron Man movies were not an adaptation.
He had
of
a
the fucking
skirt.
1930s.
I guess.
Iron Man, okay.
bro.
So
He had a
if they
skirt.
adapted that, I'd be like, all right,
Yeah, that's dumb.
don't
Yo,
do that. Make fun of
Iron
that.
Man, bring back the skirt.
That's
If
gay.
comics fans can move on from that and accept a movie with
I suppose,
the
yeah.
like 90s, early 2000s Iron Man, then like you don't need to be like fucking why wasn't Hitler in the first Captain America movie? I wanted to see the famous punching Hitler from the cover of Captain America 46.
They did do it.
Wait, did they?
Yeah.
In the cinematic universe.
In the cinematic universe, when he's when they first make him, and then he's going around, then he realizes he's not gonna be a soldier. He's just like a pawn for the government
Yeah,
propaganda,
he's
and he
soldier
does the
boy.
dances and stuff. One of the dances ends with him punching Hitler in the mouth.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm just realizing?
Yeah.
That I saw Captain America: The First Soldier when I was 9 years old, and I
haven't
haven't
rewatched
seen it since.
I did a big binge with some people, and I was like, God damn, that's a lot of movies.
Bro, honestly, it's too many movies.
It's its own fucking comic book at this point.
There's more movies. After Infinity War or Endgame,
No.
there's more movies.
I think
and
it's
TV.
super
Million.
sick that you could.
Million, trillion,
But
There's a bajillion, gazillion,
Gazillion.
gorillion movies. Quintillionaire minds.
Brazilian.
movies.
Brazilian movies. You ever seen any? No,
I think so.
they don't have cameras.
Oh my god.
Jamie, throw some Brazilian distortion on that.
throw on some Brazilian child distortion.
Every time you say the word child, I fucking hate the possibility of you saying the other world.
The other world,
Oh man.
the other world of pedophilia,
Yeah, dude, pedophile planet.
pedophile planet. That's the next Marvel Cinematic Universe.
That's the next kicked out video, dude.
Pedophile world. That's the title. That's the title. And it's us smiling in a classroom.
That's the thumbnail.
Oh, dude.
It's a 1 second video. You don't get to see anything.
Oh man.
It's just an image, really.
It's an image based video.
Like an AMV.
I'd love to make a picture based video though, like no joke. It'd be funny to
Like a
record a full video but only have frames of it
Oh,
and just have the audio go over it.
it'd be hilarious if we did
Yeah.
a whole video, but it's a silent film.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
Black
Where
and
we
white.
have to overact everything?
Yeah, black and white sepia filter film grain. We have to overdo our faces, and then there's just like 2-second shots with whatever we said in it.
And just like
And like every fifth
old timey music playing over
every
it.
fifth dialogue thing is us saying something really long that just fills the whole screen that you couldn't possibly read in like 2 seconds.
That could be a good bit, honestly. I
Yeah.
don't know if the whole video, that's a lot of prep.
Now that we're doing these like sit down
Yeah.
writers room SAG Astra fucking writer strike,
Holy
Bullshit.
shit. We might not be able to
Writing,
do these
striking.
anymore.
we might have to
Oh,
strike
let's start
pretty
striking
soon.
writers.
We have to do a strike on YouTube, honestly.
Yeah.
We
Do
have
a-
to, what was
do a
the other?
strike.
What was the other one? Vimeo,
Vimeo, yeah.
the one that allowed porn or whatever.
Vimeo you can't upload to unless you pay.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
They teamed up with Unity.
They got.
That's been like years ago now.
Oh,
Because you're paying for their servers because they're not as big as Google, so you have to kind of pay money.
oh yeah, they are independent, aren't they?
So yeah, that's kind of
Well, aren't
annoying.
they all independent if you think about it?
No,
Um,
YouTube is fucking partnered by Google, which is owned by Alphabet, which is technically like the biggest company on earth that's not a banking corporation.
Google
That fucking sucks.
controls the government.
Google is the government, dude.
Google kind of is. They could just influence the planet
Oh,
on just a
fuck.
whim.
I'd be fucked.
Mr. Bill Jafers could be like, put these searches in front of people right now.
Check it out, dude. Google, government.
Google.
Oh,
They both start with G-O. Put two G-O's together, you know what you get?
Not
Go-go.
DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo.
Go-go. Go-go gadget control the world.
Go.
Oh
Gert.
shit.
Think about it.
Go
like
Go
that, man.
Gadget, Jeffrey Epstein. Oh my gosh.
What little Jeffrey Epstein pops out of your head? Hello.
I don't know, dude.
No, what the fuck are you on?
Go
Jeffrey-
Gadget Epstein. That's the title of this
Damn,
episode.
Go
Yo.
Gadget Harvey Weinstein. That's what the
Oh
that's what the
my
writer's
God,
strike is really
bro.
about. They kept casting Go
Holy
Gadget
shit,
Harvey
Pinnacle.
Weinstein.
Yeah.
Pinnacle these nuts, motherfucker.
Don't say that right after Epstein.
Pedophile planet.
Oh my
God,
We
damn.
are on church property.
We are. We've said so many unchurchly things.
We're outside of a church.
Those are going to be our graves over there, those 3 little crosses.
Oh my god. Do I get the bottom one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sick.
All right, I'll
Thanks.
get the top one.
No, I get the top.
I want to be closer to the sky.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. You don't even believe in God.
No, but I want to look at the clouds when I'm dead.
There's gonna be 6 feet of dirt on you.
Fucking,
You're not seeing anything.
I'll ask for a
That's a lot,
sunroof,
dude.
okay? How
That's
about that?
fair.
Sunroof.
That's fair.
Yeah,
You want a sunroof?
yeah, I'd like a sunroof when I die. So people
When
could,
you die.
so people could time lapse me rotting. That'd be so funny.
Yo, that's actually crazy. Like, I want
That'd be
somebody to put a
horrifying to
GoPro.
watch.
I want somebody to put a GoPro inside of my coffin
Yeah.
and then like stream the data up to their cell phone or some
Live stream,
shit.
and then you could pay money to like play little sounds to my corpse,
Yo, dude, when are they gonna
Like a
start doing that?
like a sleeping stream.
like a sleeping stream.
Dude,
See if you could wake me up.
Oh my god.
somebody play Vine Boom 10-hour loop ear
Yeah.
rape edition.
Oh my
See if he wakes up.
No,
Oh.
dude, that's actually crazy. Could you imagine if you inherited that? Like, if your father died, but he was the one who set that up for his kid.
Yeah, he did
Like,
this
oh, I'm
forever
gonna set up
sleep
this
stream.
GoPro that's gonna never die, and it's gonna be for a 24-hour stream, and you get all the money donations, but
Yeah.
it's pretty humiliating. That's your dad.
I'd be like, dude, that's
know what I'm
I can
saying?
That's
see
a
my
sick
dad
inhe-
from my phone anytime.
That's a sick inheritance, honestly.
That'd be
That's
so
such a
sick.
fucking retarded.
Well, I
That'd be-
mean, you could
That'd be
you
so
could
fucking
theoretically over the course of like
Yes,
20
that's fair.
years, like just check in on Twitch and like you wouldn't even have to cope with the death of your father. You could watch his decomposition in real time and be like, "Yeah, my dad's really fucking dead." Huh?
Yeah.
I go on Twitch every day and he's the #1 stream,
Yeah.
and he's still there.
They're doing like the
would be.
NPC stream stuff.
Dude, until it turned into Bones, it would be the #1 stream.
That'd be sick.
It would 1,000%.
I
be.
think it would like as it gets close to Bones, it would die off.
Yeah, it
and
would
then
die off.
It'd have a big peak again, and they're like, "Is this the day that the last piece falls off of the bone?"
people would be like, "Fuck, dude, what even is that?"
It's gonna be like 2 days of like peak.
Yeah.
Of people are be like, "There's no fucking
All
way.
right,
There's a,
no,
there's
but-
a
all right,
live stream in a
Oh
coffin right
man,
now."
I don't think it would fly on Twitch.
All right.
Hear me out. Hear me out. So 2 days
YouTube
peak.
live stream.
on Kick or Rumble or something.
Yeah, Rumble,
Yeah,
whatever.
Kick. Oh my god, not Kick.
So 2 days peak of like, all right, there's no. They put a fucking camera in a coffin, and then like
It would peak really early.
yeah,
on,
it'd peak really early, and then it'd valley, and then people would check in like a
when it
week
got
later.
gross.
People would check in like a week.
Yeah.
Fucking broken yet?
And then there would be a couple like lower peaks, valleys, and then like a month,
Dude,
2
this sounds
months
like an
later.
investment. This sounds like a fucking investment to me, bro. Sign me up.
It's kind of content.
It's kind of content, and then like a month later, it's
Sign
got
me
like a much higher,
Take my
much
card.
longer peak because now it's really getting gross, and people are
Yeah.
like, "Yo, did you guys hear about the? You guys remember the fucking coffin live stream on TikTok, bro?"
Dude, he opened his eyes.
I swear he opened his fucking eyes. He moved his finger.
There'd be
I
myths
swear
and shit. Camera glitches. They thought I blinked.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
Or like my eyelids rot away and it's just I'm staring at the fucking camera. That'd be horrifying.
That'd be fucking scary.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then like years and years and years would go by, and it'd be valley, 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 and nobody would hear about it. It'd be like Dogecoin, like it just
Dead
wouldn't-
meme.
It'd be a dead meme for a long time. and then
Dead meme.
Somebody would remember it, or like your son or whoever would post like the 10-year anniversary of it, and people would be like, "I wonder if it's still going."
Yeah.
Huge spike, gross, almost skeleton body, that's gonna slowly die off, and then as soon as it becomes full skeleton, people are gonna come back at it, and then you know what?
You know what? We could do this with way better shit than
You know where
a
all
dead
the other
dad or-
you know where all the other peaks would come from?
Yeah.
Grave robbing attempts.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that'd be sick.
People would be it would be like the Shia LaBeouf flag.
I fucking
They'd be trying to
love that
find the
shit.
gravesite.
Hebes will not divide us.
Yeah. They'd be fine. They'd be my
I
skull
can't
like
believe they fucking
finally
swiped
rots
his-
away and then it's Shia LaBeouf's meme inside. He will not divide us.
Oh my! You had a meme surgically implanted into
Yeah.
your skull.
Now,
Right as you're
would
dead.
this be even allowed? Like,
No,
It's my
obviously
body.
not. Well,
Honestly, all you have to do is put a piece of laminated paper.
Well, you don't
inside
have right because you can donate your body once you're dead, like to science and stuff.
Can I get buried?
Could you donate your body to science for this to study like sociology or something?
Could I not get buried in my own private property, in my family's property, and just have a camera in there?
Yeah,
It costs like
you could.
$20,000 to bury a body in your even on your own property.
I could do that for free. What are you
Yeah,
talking
do it
about?
for free.
I don't get that. First of all, that's retarded.
I don't know, nigga. Ask the homeowners association. That is not my fucking problem. I didn't.
Who
make
are the
rules.
body owners association?
Women?
Motherfucker, true. But
Take it. Listen, man. Take it up with women.
all right, what if?
Okay.
What about
feminism, 20
the
years.
legality of? All right, a family member dies, and all your family lives in one house, like it's Europe, not like America, where everyone's far
Multi-generational
apart.
home,
Yeah,
I got you. Yeah.
your family member dies. Can you just is it illegal to just not say anything? Like, there's no foul play or anything. You just kind of have the body now. Can we just have it?
Oh, like without reporting it,
Yeah,
and
just-
like burying it and being okay.
Maybe like
I
say
think in
maybe
some counties,
maybe
like
shout out to like all the places that he or she worked and be like, yeah, he's dead or she's dead. All right, make a Facebook post, but the body's still in the house.
I guess you could. Could you do that?
Is
I feel like a government registry office or something would like come and try and take it from you
because that
eventually.
No, I think you could bury it in your own. Like if they came over and you're like, oh, dude, I buried. Oh, there's a bunch of deer out there at that little shed.
Yo,
What the
fuck deer, bro.
Fuck deer. Let's kill them.
Give me my long sword, ho. I'm trying to go kill these fucking
Slay
deer.
'em.
Could you mummify your family member?
I think so.
Ooh.
Salt
Yeah.
'em.
Could you erect a pyramid on your own private property
As long as you own the property,
to
can
bury the sarcophagus of your family member?
like what's the height on your property?
Bless you.
I bet there's a height limit on the property. And there's
How-
probably a county
How
code.
high do you think you could get a building permit before you enter federal airspace?
Oh my
Ooh.
god! Like how many towers? How many Rust towers can I build?
Yeah, before
On
you
a staircase.
enter federal alien space. Can you go to space?
Federal aliens.
That's a Fed.
probably
alien.
You're
couldn't-
bringing back the Illuminati accusations. Lizards run the government, dude. Hillary Clinton's an alien.
Ah, it's so lame. There's so many rules. You probably can't build a pyramid in Rotterdam. God damn it.
Damn
Probably
it!
Not. How big?
Fuck.
That would take so much material.
I'm trying to build a pyramid right now.
It's probably going to be like, no, it's not. Like, our county code says no, you can't.
You know what? I would like to build a pyramid, but it's an apartment building. So all your stairs are on the outside.
There's a hotel in Las Vegas.
That's a pyramid?
Mm-hmm. Were you there?
Yeah.
You were there. The big pyramid. You could stay in there. It's really, I forgot what it's
Oh, I
called.
thought it was just
Is
like-
it Luxor or something? It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, the Luxor Hotel. I thought it was
Yeah.
just a...
Chris
I-
Angel levitated above it.
Oh,
For real.
it channels
It's
magic.
really scary.
He's a real magic man.
What level sorcerer do you think Chris Angel is? If he has like a character
If
sheet.
he has a level?
Character sheet D&D, go.
Oh, he's on the game. Level 20, dude.
He's level 20.
Yeah.
He's fulled out.
Yeah.
He must be real. Like,
Oh, he's real. Like, you could talk to him.
I meant his magic.
Oh.
Obviously, Chris Angel is a real person.
Yeah.
There is no conspiracy. He's not like Slash, dude. There's no fucking conspiracy that he's like a bunch of different guys. In a
I've
costume.
heard that he loves his son. That was really cool.
Hmm?
I don't know. That was his big thing. He went on a tour talking about his son. He was like,
Pedophile Island, pedophile world.
no, like his son.
Is
Could you pedophile your son?
does his son have a mansion that he covers in anime faces with?
No.
Oh.
Dude, don't
I
let me
wish.
forget. I gotta show you that fucking bullshit.
I wish, bro.
Oh, it's the best video ever.
That would be so funny.
Yeah, but no, Chris Angel's a real man.
Great.
I thought he was a real son too. I mean, I thought he was a real magic person too.
What
A wizard.
real son?
I mean, he's somebody's
No, who's-
son.
I thought he was a real son of the Dark Lord. You know, like
True. Like
Gorlock the.
he's kind of like
Barbarian.
Jesus, you know. But like,
No,
what's anti-Jesus?
the Antichrist. Yeah.
All right. He doesn't have like a name.
That's how they trick you. That's how they trick because his name is Chris Angel, so you think he'd be a good guy, but he's actually the Antichrist, so he's a bad
He's
guy.
Angel Chris.
Angel Chris.
Anti-Chris.
Antichrist. No.
Antichrist.
No.
Antichrist. Antichrist.
No. The
Connect the numbers. 9/11, Cameron.
Hold on. You're not thinking about it. Pearl Harbor. The Antichrist is Liquid Chris
Oh
from
my god.
the Chris Chan.
Not the Christian
world.
situation.
You know about Chris Chan?
Yeah.
You know about Liquid Chris?
No, I didn't take the deep dive on this shit.
Deep dive Liquid Chris.
Liquid Chris was this 4chan user who saw all the bullying of Chris Chan and just copied him, like, every single thing that he did, but he just lived like a normal, non-autistic person.
Yeah.
He just started dressing in like a striped shirt with like homemade like necklaces and stuff with like claymation necklaces, or not claymation.
I know what you're saying.
No, but yeah, he just did the same shit Chris Chan did or got like reported as doing, but he's just a normal dude. He ended up becoming like a doctor. He's like a rich, famous surgeon now.
Liquid
That's
Chris is a
crazy.
surgeon.
Yeah, Liquid Chris.
Holy shit.
He's a surgeon.
Surgeon Liquid Chris.
Wait, what's
am a
Chris doing?
surgeon.
What's Chris
Chris
doing?
Chan?
Yeah.
I think he
Is he in prison?
He just got out of prison for
Just
raping
got
his
out
mom.
of prison. Holy shit.
He raped his mom, his
Yeah,
90-year-old
I know
dementia-ridden mom.
I know that. I knew he was in prison, bro.
And then
That's
the
crazy.
dimension merge happened and he got freed.
he got dimension merged.
He got freed by
and
Sonic
Sonic
the Hedge.
saved him.
Yeah, but Sonic saved him using the powers of the Chaos Emerald's
Not the-
superpowers of child distortion.
Shit, not child distortion.
And they freed him.
Autism distortion.
Dude, all
Autism
that-
distortion.
Yeah. It's all real, you know?
Just like Chris Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're villains. They fight each other in mind space.
Ooh. Is VR chat just an attempt to rebuild the magical mind space of Chris Angel and Chris
Yeah.
Chan, duking it out to see who can become the real solid Chris?
Yeah, the VR
Holy
Chan.
Chris.
Holy Chris!
There is a universe
Great mother of pearl.
where Christ is named Chris instead.
Ooh.
Holy-
It's just
Jesus Chris.
Just take the T off, dude. That's what he got stuck on at the end there.
Jesus
Yeah.
And now he's just Jesus Chris.
Every time
Hold on, I think we're onto something here, boys.
Lord.
Dude, that's what the cross is. It's a letter T.
They took the T off.
T what? The
No, T-1000, Terminator.
fuck?
He came back. He said, "I'll be back," and then 3 days later, he rose from the grave
Holy
for
shit.
Easter, dude.
Terminator. T1000. Tater tots. It's all connected.
Titties,
Titties.
typos, turn signals.
Type 1 diabetes.
Type T1. Type 1000 Terminator.
That tickles.
Torture.
Tortoise.
Teenagers.
Tortoise teenagers. Testosterone.
Transvestite.
Testosterone's transgender.
Typhus. All of it.
Ooh.
They're all there.
Typhoons.
Together.
Typhoons.
Tsunami. Tornado.
Oh, are these nouns?
Tricks.
They're just words. Tricks.
T-Rex. Dude.
Tired.
T-Rex.
Fucking Chris.
Jesus Christ T-Rex.
He
Trauma.
invented all of it.
Trump.
Trump.
There he is.
Truck.
Oh.
Oh my god.
We're going too deep here, fellas.
Tile.
Let's reel it back. Tile. Mischief or Cussor? Mischief Castle! Let's reel it back here. Let's talk about one last thing. We got to get back to the real world before we get in trouble with the government, okay?
Okay, before we name all the T words.
Yeah.
In the Bible.
If you name all the T words in the Bible,
Oh, yeah,
you win a
that's
prize.
If you say all the T words in the Bible in the mirror 3 times, you'll see Chris Chan.
Tyranny.
So, Baldur's Gate 3, baby. It's
Oh, yeah.
happening.
What's that?
Yeah, they came out.
The
A while ago.
The D&D
Yeah,
game.
Yeah.
Didn't you buy it? You have it, right?
And
Oh,
now I
I've been
bought
playing
it.
it.
Oh, you have it? Nice.
So now
Nice.
3 weeks later,
That's
you have
sick.
to buy it.
Oh, God.
Yep. I keep getting messages from you. You're just like, what the fuck is happening?
What in the game?
I like the game. I hate this fucking game.
Why?
I like it, but I
Is
fucking
it play
hate
well, or do you enjoy it?
So
Or
it's
is
a
it
D&D
slow?
video game, right?
Yep.
I do not play tabletop games like they are video games. But Baldur's Gate 3 is a video game built to be played like D&D. I fucking cannot. It just does not work for me at all. I get to the Emerald Grove after a while of running around. Super underleveled still. I get to the Emerald Grove. Talk to the tiefling guy. I'm like, all right, we got to figure out how to get your boys out of here. Talk to the what the fuck is that class?
The
Druids.
Druids, yeah.
Talk to the druid lady. She's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Meh. All right, bye.
The one that tried to murder the girl with a snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save the girl.
Yep.
the quest line says go find her parents. Not
You
doing
could
that.
let her die.
Yeah, I know you can.
Yeah. I did that with Dark Urge. That was good. I had to tell her parents, be like, look, where is she? And I'm like, she dead.
Not
Found her dead.
I'm
She
not.
died.
I'm not gonna find her parents, but I did save her.
Oh.
I'm playing tonight.
They
I'm
give
playing
you a really cool amulet.
I'm playing like a nice silver tongue devil, like rogue guy, who's he's cool, but he's a little rough around the edges. I'm in the Emerald Grove. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go do this main quest and find these people. I explored every accessible part of the map inside of the Emerald Grove,
Okay.
and I said, I simply cannot find my way out to begin this quest line.
To get out of the Emerald Grove?
I had to open Google.com
To get out of Emerald Grove?
and say, how do I go to the Goblin Camp to do the story? And it said, from the entrance outside of it at the save point, go straight left. I ran around for 3 hours!
Dude,
Holy
I'd
shit.
love to. You probably walked by the exit 30 times.
I thought, in my mind, I thought because the Emerald Grove, like in a video game,
Yeah.
you know how when you are playing like a regular video game,
Yeah.
it will make you go somewhere and then give you something to do, and then you go do that thing from the place you got it.
Yeah.
I thought it will give me the quest line, and I will leave. I will go in a straight line. Like I came from back south, and then I gotta go north, and it's gonna tell me keep going that way to do the quest line. No, you have to backtrack to the fucking entrance where the goblin fight happened,
Yeah, to leave the Emerald Grove.
and nobody told me that. So I ran around in circles. They're like, 'cause it does the D&D thing really well.
They tell you to go west. You gotta
They-
just leave and go west.
They did not give me any direction.
One of them must have, because that's how I found the Emerald Grove.
Fucking Volvek or whatever, the tiefling guy. He's like, okay, you saved us, so I really would like to have the goblins cleared and then get my people out of here, but I'll leave it up to you because you're the main character. And that's all he says to me. And I go to the druid lady, and she's like, nah, I don't like you people. I want you gone. And I'm like, okay. So the option that I'm going to take is clear out the goblins, get these people out of here. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then I go talk to both of them, and both of them said to me, why are you here? I'd be like, hey, where is the thing? And I check the map. I press M on my keyboard. I open the map, and there's a quest marker,
The little golden
like
thing.
way far away to the west, in a region that is blacked out by like fucking 30 miles of
It's
like
far.
fog of war.
Yeah.
It's far. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm running around inside of the area where you get the quests, talking to all the animals, trying to do animal handling. Also, I didn't know you could switch characters. So I was trying to speak with animals with my main character, who's a rogue who can't talk to animals. I'm so pissed. I brought it up to you at Malcolm's place the other day. I'm like, the fucking the mysterious cow or whatever.
Yeah.
Who's like, moo. I mean, moo.
Yeah.
I try to keep talking to him. It does not give me any
No,
other prompts.
as soon as
He
you
just
have that
goes,
prompt, he's just annoyed. He won't talk to you anymore.
So now I have Karlak and Will who can use speak with animals. I spec
Karlak
Karlak.
can speak.
I spec Karlak out to be able to speak with animals. I want to do the main story, but I also want to go back to the Grove and talk to the mysterious
It's
cow.
too late.
And I can go. I can
He won't
teleport.
talk to you.
I can teleport back in. I can just use her to talk to me
Did you try to talk to him after that, or not yet?
with my main character, but I can switch between them.
Okay, maybe he'll treat her as a new thing.
Well, because every character class is different. If you go up to them with like I fucked up an insight check on like a boar that was drained, and I would have found out Asterion is a vampire because it like sucked the blood out of a boar outside of the blighted village. Fucked it up, didn't get it. Switched to Shadowheart. Shadowheart is animal handling, and she recognized it.
Okay.
So I can go back and talk to all the animals and stuff, which I really want to do
Yeah.
because that shit is so.
All the animals shockingly have so much dialogue. It's
Dude,
stupid.
they're smart. I thought they
Yeah.
would be like fear, hunger, scare.
Yeah.
Who? Question.
Some
Who?
of them are kind of like that.
I thought they would be like primal, like reducing like feelings to simple short phrases or words.
There's a dog that you meet. I don't know if you haven't run into the dog.
His master's dead.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
no, he's just resting. I'm gonna stay with him until he gets up, and then we'll go home.
It's still the personality of like a golden retriever. I'm like, I felt so bad listening to him be like, no, you can't even convince him. I'm like, dude, buddy, come to my camp after. Like, he's not waking up.
That dog is actually when I realized how much I was save scumming. Because
no, don't do that.
So I have no shame because I'm not playing a Dungeons and Dragons game with a party of other people and only being accountable for one character. I am singularly experiencing all
You're
that
experiencing
Baldur's
four
Gate 3
people's thing.
has to offer. I have 6 party members. 2 are at camp.
Well, yeah, actively.
But I've 4. So I can fucking paint it however I want. But I talked to the dog, said, "All right, come back with us after he's not getting up because he's not getting up."
I felt so bad for that dog.
Me too. Went to where did I go? Oh, I walked into the blighted village in the goblin camp. All 4 of my guys failed perception, and then we got blown up with bombs. So I talked.
That's the scariest part of the game. You're walking, and then perception failed. Perception failed. All of your party fails. I'm like, what is here?
What is happening? And then a goblin comes up to us and starts a little cutscene.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have D20 plus 4 on persuasion. I'm sure this will be a DC 10 or 12 because maybe the goblin doesn't like us. It was a fucking 15.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3. I put guidance on it. It still bumped it up to like an 8.
Shadow Heart's guidance.
And then Shadow
clutch.
Heart's guidance is the best thing.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
And then as soon as the goblin was like, no. What the spruce? I don't want you here. The little red hand mark glows on her face, and it's like, oh shit! I just did the other people with the guy who got mauled by the bugbear.
The absolute people.
Yeah, the absolutes. I can use that, and
you used the Illithid power.
No, the Illithid power rang in my head, and the narrator's like, you sense that you can do something here, but you can't because you need to rest.
Oh,
and then it just booted me out of the conversation. Rolled initiative. All 4 of my guys rolled critical miss. So 5 goblins who are up in the rafters of these buildings start shooting flaming arrows at like oil or like grease that's on the ground in front of the. I don't even know what it is at this point. I did not go in the front entrance again. We all got blown up. All 4 of my characters had to do death saving throws, and I'm like, load game, and I went back around the town. And then I forgot. I didn't save after I talked to the dog, so I tried the other dialogue options, and it was like, prove this guy's dead by yelling at him. And then the dog was like, fuck you, I'm fighting you now. And I'm like, no, I don't want to fight the dog, no. So I saved again, and I was like, no, I'm not fighting the fucking dog.
That's fair, yeah.
So got him to come back to our camp, and then I snuck around the entirety of the base. I went to this, you enter from the east. I went all the way to the west and came in. Had the whole party crouch, sneak up on a guy. He tried to be like, "Oh, get out of here!" I said, "I snuck up on you, dude." I rolled persuasion. I'm like, "I snuck up on you. I could have killed you if I wanted to. I snuck past your guards." He's like, all right. Well, mind your manners and just go along. So now I'm just wandering through the goblin camp, and I'm like, for story reasons, I should probably kill these people.
But you're too low level.
I'm too low level. Yeah. And if I start a fight now, I'm in the center of town by the save point.
To be fair, that kind of lines up with your character. You're the silver-tongued rogue. You wouldn't.
I wouldn't start combat.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah. You would go into their fucking.
But unfortunately, you don't gain experience. You don't gain experience from anything but combat, unless you pick shit up and get.
Whenever you do intimidation or like persuasion or anything, you get XP from that.
Oh, cool.
My first, the blighted place. You haven't gone to the goblin main camp yet, right?
The one with the druid guy who's like gone missing.
Yeah,
he's there.
Yeah. There's a bunch of other stuff there. It's that place. I spent 10 hours in.
Holy shit!
It's a big ass camp.
In just the
camp, because there's so much content just there. You could do so many different things. And I was playing the rogue, similar style. The blighted village. I come into this game thinking all goblins are evil
Evil little bastards you should kill.
that
yeah.
you can't even talk to, really. I didn't assume. Aside from the one in the cage, I talked to her. I don't know if you ran across her.
I let the tiefling shoot her.
Yeah, me too. I'm not sure if Shadowheart liked that. I think I might have saved scummed if she didn't like that.
No, she was
liked
fine
it.
with
Okay.
yeah.
The Blighted Village. I'm like, okay. I'm coming in with my group. I'm like, none of these guys are good at stealth. I separated myself from the group. I made them all wait outside of town, positioned them just in case I get jumped. I snuck in and just assassinated every single goblin in the Blighted camp one by one.
Nice.
That took like an hour, I think. That was the most tense thing. That was before I knew I could talk to them. Then I come up to the last one. He catches me. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to have to fight now. And then I just persuade him to calm down. And then he's fine. He's like...
They'll just let you through.
Yeah, and I'm like walking around. I'm like, wait, I look around. I'm like, thank God I hit all the bodies. You could pick the bodies up and throw them.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, thank fuck I didn't do that. Like, wait, I could have just walked in and just did this so easy.
Yeah.
But that leveled me up a decent amount. So that was pretty sick.
Here's the issue I'm running into is where when I load the game up next, I'm going to have a moral dilemma because I'm low leveled. My last fight was with a bunch of gnolls. I jumped to the bridge. Raphael jump scared me and offered me
the
to,
gnolls. I avoided them entirely.
They fucking killed me my first round because
Yeah,
I went
me
and
too.
I talked to the hyena on
Yeah.
the when you jump the bridge and then you go right.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get to Karlach.
You could talk to him, and he's like, fucking...
You'll
rap.
become new meat, and then
Yeah.
he runs away, and all of his like bloated little friends become new gnolls. So they killed me. Save scum, reload, talk to Raphael, say the same shit again.
I
Shadowheart
save after every conversation.
Shadowheart disapproved, so I reloaded it and did the whole Raphael thing.
Because
a
you're a
third time.
simp.
I'm. You know what?
Me too.
Shadow-
Me too.
Shadowheart, my beloved. I would do anything. So
Although, I'm not going to lie, that whenever she approves, that will actually benefit your relationship later on. You
Oh,
should
really?
let her disapprove some things.
oh fuck. Okay.
There is that balance. If she
She
agrees
doesn't-
with everything you do, she'll be like, this is a little sus. What the fuck?
She never.
Are you trying to manipulate me?
She never has. She never has new dialogue in the.
Yeah, because you kind of
in
reached
the
the end of
camps.
that.
Yeah.
She
So
will.
anytime I have to talk to her, it's like I just want to see if she says something new about Asterion being a vampire, or Will becoming a demon, or Gale having to eat magic items.
Oh my God.
That's
Yummy.
literally it.
Gale eating magic items pissed me off so bad.
I like Gale, and so I'm going to give him
Yeah.
things, but I want to know.
He's so powerful.
I want to know why he has to do that and what the consequences.
Oh, you
are.
will find out.
If,
Yeah.
but I can't ask him because he's always like, "All secrets in due time, my good fellow," and then he
Yeah.
gives me a little bow, and I'm like, I guess you're my bestie of all time.
That storyline is fucking wild. Whenever you find out why and how this fits in and how that evolves, because it's not just going to be that little angle where it's like, oh, he has to consume some things. There's extra things that happen.
Oh, jeez, great.
Where you'll have to weigh massive things where you're looking at the rest of your party. This happens often with all of your party members where you're looking at the rest of your party and they're over your shoulder and you're talking to this guy. You're like, fuck.
Dude, when Asterion was a vampire,
Yeah.
and I let him take a little blood. I
Yeah.
laid down.
How many pumps?
I just as soon as it gave me the option to be like, okay, that's enough.
You just right away.
Yeah, I rolled. I think it was like persuasion because I didn't want to start a fight with him. I just was like, all right, you can. I'm good now. And then I'd stand up and I'm like, I'm trying to be nice about it. I'm like, I'm not gonna kick you out, but that's kind of sus. And then I look as all the other party members come up behind me and they all have something to say.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
oh fuck, dude, they're all against them, and I don't even have Asterion in my party. I like the prospect of where all these characters' story can bring me when the game opens up because I'm still early in Act
Yeah, if you
1.
just lose one of them, you'll just be locked out
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
entirely from
Over
the rest
really
of the game from
Wow.
certain angles.
I didn't get the green bitch.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure there's just a massive experience of the game that I won't have. Because I Googled later on and she's like, oh, her race has like, they know about the brain bugs. So they
Well,
have
yeah.
their own solution to getting it out. So I'm locked into the tiefling
Yeah.
druid thing. My problem is, circling back, I am not engaging in combat, right? So I don't kill all these goblins.
Yeah.
The tiefling solution to get them across to Baldur's Gate is wipe out all the goblins. So I'm going to go to the goblin camp specifically to find Halsin and get the bugs out of our heads. and I'm gonna try to avoid combat because I always get jumped and I always get fucked up and I never have healing items, and Shadowheart always gets hit because she has a super low AC even though she has the best armor rating.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Until I get to like level 5 or 6, I'm not just gonna confidently walk into combat. I cannot predict how I'm going to get the tieflings out of this fucking situation, especially now that I have Karlak and she's a big tiefling lady. I'm worried. I'm like, I want to progress the story with the bugs.
That's why I spent 10 hours there.
I also want to do the fucking. I also want to do all the character shit and explore all the maps. I don't like Fog of War
because you don't. Yeah,
just because I don't know.
It always for a while. Act 1, like where you're at right now, honestly, did not click with me for the longest time because I'm like, I like being a completionist about every game I play, getting everything, knowing everything, kind of min-maxing a bit, being like the most powerful at each point. It's just, you can't do that in this game. So I'm like constantly feeling like I'm missing out on something. Eventually you just have to be like, all right, I'm just going to miss entire chunks of this game now.
Did you
I think that's common with most of these new RPGs now.
It is. This
which is a good thing, but like a bad thing, I feel like. Because I feel it too, because I'm playing Starfield.
Yeah.
So like, I feel that shit.
In this one, it's fucking... you'll just be cut out of entering a city.
Yeah.
It's like this gigantic thing that you'll hear people talk about. Be like, oh, these amazing things happen here.
I guess it's like a crazy
and then it's just, you can't go there now. And it's like, oh, okay,
yeah,
really?
that's bullshit.
Well,
is replayability?
I'll let you in on the DM secret because as it stands for a video game, the developers and the produced buyable story of Baldur's Gate 3 is similar to like a DM running a campaign and having to write out a whole world. That's how the game of D&D works. Is like you do things that have consequences, and then you just get locked out of shit. But
at the same time,
a good DM will not tell you all the things that you fucked up on and won't have access to. The internet will tell you about every single piece of content in a video game. So, like, even if you tailor-made your experience and you love it, you can go on. I went to this city and I found this great item, and they had this great little character moment with my favorite little waifu.
Yeah.
And they're like, I can't even get into that city because I'm not a rogue, and I can't lockpick the doors, and I can't persuade anybody to let me in, and I don't have this certain character, so I just can't get in. And I'm like, it doesn't feel fair, but that is how the game of D&D works.
And I treated it like a video game because Act 1, I had like a lot of things told to me, like about little storylines. And then when I finished Act 1, I'm like, I didn't see any of that. What the fuck happened? How did I not see even a sliver of what people were talking about?
No.
That was all gone. The one thing I will tell you when you're going into the Goblin Camp, even it seems like fucking what the fuck.
I want spoilers. I want to be
I'll
prepared.
give you very light spoilers.
I like tactics, so I want to be prepared.
The reason why it took me like so long to go through there is because I'm like, I can't. I'm too under level to fight all these goblins, and they're gigantic fucking ogres or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, there's
they are.
ogres.
Yeah.
I didn't go in the barn in the Blighted Village yet.
No,
I know there's ogres in there.
I went in there and I'm like, I went in there with my barbarian and I diffused it. You can diffuse that situation if you want.
I didn't even open the doors. I just heard them banging on it.
I heard about it, and then when I saw that, I'm like, okay, switching to a barbarian. I wish I didn't. I hate those spoiler moments. After Act 1, I didn't know any spoilers, so that was sick. I'm not going to tell you anything about Act 2.
Oh, please don't.
Act 2 is my favorite act. Act 3 starts to wind down.
Is the Underdark in Act 1?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes. I think Act 1 is maybe the longest, depending on how you play it. Act 2 is the most dense with just choices everywhere.
Sick. That's what you really want.
And in Act 3, all those choices start to converge because it's winding down a bit. So
right.
You're going to get less spreading out. But it still is very open. I've been playing in Act 3 for 40 hours now. It's a whole other game in Act 3.
I'm only like 8 hours of progression into the game, so I've got a long time to go.
That Goblin Camp that you're on like the doorstep of, because it's right next to the Blighted Village, you'll hear the music playing as you're walking up. They're playing drums and shit and hanging out. If you persuade your way in, which I recommend, you can just fucking go buck wild and attack them. You won't live.
No, I will fucking get... I'm level 3, dude. I'll get fucked up.
Unless you found the horn. I don't know if that means anything to you.
No, I did not
find
the horn.
The horn doesn't mean anything. Okay, then you have no shot of doing it. Probably. Unless there's probably many other tactics. I went around trying to manipulate my way. You can manipulate, you can attack, you can assassinate the leaders, you can fucking get rid of their weapons. You could do all these many different things to get the same result of getting the tieflings out.
Yeah.
There's like probably 8 different ways to get the tieflings out.
Sick.
Or you could join the goblins and be like, let's get those fuckers in the grove. You could just go there and you will march with the army into the grove and murder everyone.
No!
And it is
Fuck.
so easy and OP because you have the army behind you. They have spiders and ogres breaking down the wall.
Oh! That is so sick.
For my Dark Urge, that was so fucking
Let's
cool.
go. I like the option of that. I
And-
wouldn't even consider that because that's just not the role I'm
Yeah,
playing.
no,
with my
that
guy.
wasn't even the role. I'm like, holy fuck, and there's some romance that comes out of the bloodlust. And
What?
it's fucking awesome.
Oh boy.
I won't spoil that. You'll meet this one chick that is fucking evil Shadowheart.
Evil heart?
Evil heart.
Evil heart.
Light
Ooh.
bladder?
She's a fucking
Like
dom
black.
mommy, dude. I want her.
Okay.
Oh my
But
God.
she has the most difficult quest line.
You know who's
associated with her.
mommy? Fucking the demon that Will made a pact with. Dude, my dialogue option, I picked
Oh.
like, ooh, who's this tall drink of water or whatever it was.
Yeah, I
And
saw that too.
everybody hated that.
Me too, yeah.
Everybody fucking hated that.
I stuck with it because I'm like, I'm gonna plant that seed just in case
just
in case my character down the line turns evil.
Yeah.
Just in case,
I don't know. I don't even know yet.
or maybe like I don't know her full arc.
Mm.
She reappears many times.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
cool. Sick,
Raphael and
sick,
stuff. Raphael comes in and says some wild shit, and you have wild opportunities with him. Good luck. Those quests are fun because you
So-
meet as friends.
sick. Yeah, sick. Two last things.
Yeah,
Winding down on this adventure here.
I love.
So we're
Baldur's
gonna
Gate.
go back. You mentioned the skeleton room with the button where they all fucking stand up.
Yeah.
Is that where you got Withers at the
Uh,
end? Do you have Withers in your camp?
The Withers.
He's the undead guy. With
Oh
like,
yeah,
the
Withers.
jewelry and
Yeah,
shit.
that's the one.
I took all the shit off of all of those skeletons
Yeah.
before I even pressed the button. I just looted everything.
That makes the fight 12-fold easy. 'Cause they're using magic weapons.
Oh yeah, they
instead.
just kept trying to silence everything, and I'm like, I'll just fucking walk up to you and hit you with a sword,
Yeah.
and then they just die.
I Groundhog Day'd some of the fights. Dialogue, I
Yeah.
try to avoid saves coming. Combat, sometimes I enter it wrong, and I'm like, never mind, let me go back.
I won't save scum dialogue unless it ends up with a fight with something who seemed like it could be my friend,
Yeah.
like the dog.
Or like I have an envision thing. I'm like, I want this to happen really bad.
If the cute dog and I'm trying to pet the dog and I say the wrong thing and it starts a fucking fight, I don't know if
Yeah.
there's a way to disengage the fight with talking once it started.
Yeah.
So I don't even want to fuck with that. But combat, if I just get jumped
Yeah.
and it seems completely unfair, I'm going to restart the game.
That's fair.
'Cause
Because there's
I-
a lot of fights that just kind of start you in a death state.
I only have one run going right now. I want to focus on that run to get the Baldur's Gate 3 experience in terms of what the video game is, and then if I have time after that, maybe to just get some DMs notes going. I'll start other campaigns just to see like the Dark Urge and what the other possibilities of the world are.
Combat is definitely my least favorite thing of this game. I love the social dynamics. I love the exploratory of the world and leading things to happen. Because you could seriously fuck shit up in this game. I love that. To where it's like, there's been moments where I did a thing on my Dark Urge character, and I'm like sitting there, I'm like, the story must end right now, right?
Yeah.
This is no way. And I've had credits roll in Act 1.
Oh shit.
You could get credits to roll. You finished the game
That's
in
awesome.
Act 1.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
I don't like the camera and
Yeah.
the fact that you can, in my opinion, you cannot zoom out far enough.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
know-
agree. I actually
I know
agree,
if you like, okay, something's out of bow range or magic range and you don't have enough movement, obviously you don't want to like give the idea that you can just go wherever you want on the map
Yeah.
if you have movement speed and attack ranges. But I would like to at least see from a different angle what is on the map right now. If my character can't, that's completely fine. If I'm in a dark, dank cave and my dark vision only extends so far, let me zoom out
Yeah.
to see how big the room is at least.
I'd
Like,
love to scroll out and see every enemy at a glance. because most of the time what happens is I zoom out and have to use WASD and move around to see where everybody is.
That's
and even then, it's
I
like,
completely
yeah.
forgot you could do that until you just mentioned it just now.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to like hit enemies who are like at the top of a hill. They're just like the corner of the pixel of their feet.
Oh no, use the keyboard.
Just the corner
yeah.
of the pixel of their feet to hit a guy with like an arrow.
Yeah.
But honestly, Baldur's Gate, I'm gonna be messing with it for a long time. I think it's fun. I hate it, but it's fun.
I love to revisit this.
But I love it.
I want to revisit this with you, but when you reach Act 2, you're gonna have a screen that says Act 2. Do you want to fucking continue or not? There'll be a little message and it'll say no, yes. There is also a different message if you reach it early. It says you will be pitifully underprepared if you press yes.
Okay.
I got that screen and I was like, oh.
Oh shit! All right.
Okay, I'm
I guess
scared
I'll
of
go
Act 2.
do all the fights now.
Act 2 is terrifying.
Okay.
It's a horror show.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Is that the dungeons part of Dungeons and Dragons?
I bet it is the fucking all the nice like terrain you're walking around is gonna be gone. It's gonna be fucking sad and evil everywhere you look.
Ah, fuck! I don't like that.
Um,
Oh well, that I'm excited. And I'm sure as I listen back to this, and I will at like Christmas time and stuff, we'll
I want to
have
revisit
much
see where
funnier
you're
stuff
at.
to stay. Yeah. For the both of you, in terms of this game, this is Baldur's Gate is fun. It is ruining my experience and relationship with my computer.
Oh, what's going on with your computer?
So,
Oh no.
for one, number one thing,
Yeah.
big problem I have,
Oh no.
kind of tech savvy. Me, kind of tech savvy.
Okay.
The one thing I'm not tech savvy about is my fucking GeForce Experience NVIDIA. I don't know how to update my drivers because my preferred browser is Chrome, but you open a fucking Bing tab every time,
Oh, you
and I
got
can't download. It says our preferred driver for running this game optimally is like 5.399, and your driver is 5.398.
Yeah.
Can you please update that, please?
It makes it run better. I promise you. You gotta get it.
Yeah, there's some pop-up issues.
Yeah.
I don't care about the performance because my laptop is 4 years old and I've never opened it up once. I'm not complaining about that.
Yeah.
That's just like a little hindrance when it comes to starting the game.
It
That
will,
makes me think about these other things.
okay, put a pin in that just for half a second. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
download GeForce Experience, the actual EXE.
I have the
Okay.
Experience app.
Get that update because if you have a session that's longer than 3 hours, it'll start chugging a lot more. It has a memory leak in the early drivers.
Okay.
That's what I struggled with.
I
for
turned
that.
auto updates on for my
Okay,
drivers.
okay.
And I have regular updates for my Windows Experience and everything. I want everything to go at its own pace. Like I have auto updates on. I don't know how to do it manually because I've never had to. Everything has been auto. But that's
yeah,
not my point.
yeah,
My
okay.
point is that's a little choice that comes up that makes me think about these other things,
Yeah.
which is me and my cousin,
Yeah.
Evan, who you've not met. You've not met my cousin Evan, right?
Not one of your cousins? I'm not sure.
I don't. You met Ryan, the
Ryan,
realtor.
yeah.
Evan is my other cousin. He's our first fan from my side of my first person who watched Kicked Out.
Cheers, I'll drink to that.
That's sick.
He introduced me to the Fire Emblem series, and that's a turn-based. I showed Noah Fire
Yeah, that's a
Emblem.
pretty good game, actually.
That's a turn-based tactical RPG. So when I play Baldur's Gate, I like the tactical aspect of it.
Yeah.
What it keeps reminding me of is the fact that me and Evan started another tactical RPG together that we're playing multiple runs of. He lives on fucking California.
Yeah.
And I started this game, and then I bought Baldur's Gate 3, and now every time I open my computer, I only want to play Baldur's Gate 3. And I look at the little symbol for that game, Lost Eidolon's
Yeah.
wall, fucking Steam opens, and then the fucking launcher for Baldur's Gate opens, and then Baldur's Gate
Yeah,
opens,
I
and then
hate
it says,
the
do you want new
launcher.
drivers? I hate launchers, whole different
Same.
topic, but it's layers upon layers of shit that I'm like, oh, I could be doing other things with my computer. And then I go about my day at work. I'm thinking about all these things. I've been building this webcomic in my head since I was in 8th grade. I have a really good idea. I'm like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna get the fucking webcomic out. I'm gonna plug in the fucking the Huion tablet, and I'm gonna open up Sketchbook, and I'm gonna bang out this episode so I can get closer to these awesome ideas I keep writing down. Baldur's Gate.
Yep. There's been so many times where I'm like, I should do something else
I
right now.
I get on my computer. I'm just going to check something and move some files around so that I can clear up some space on my external hard drive because I had to download Baldur's Gate onto my fucking external hard drive because it's 150 gigabytes.
Holy shit.
I'm like, I should go out and I should do the pod because I'm going to miss this week's episode if I don't go and hang out with Malcolm and Aleksey before he goes on this camping trip, Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate is the reason why I wake up at 2 p.m. Because I log on at like 11 and I open it up. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do one quest to push the story just a little bit. I just want to see something, just like a good book. Just read like a chapter, like half a chapter, basically.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, it is 4 in the morning.
Like,
time flies.
Because, like, Noah, for you as an artist and Aleksey, for you as an editor, like, I'm sure you guys have these ideas of projects you envision that are like, okay, I'm going to bang out 50% of this the second I sit down to do it because I know exactly the process and planning, and then it just never happens because 3 million hour video game time.
Yeah.
I love Baldur's Gate, and I hate it, but I also hate it because it's ruined my fucking computer. And the you know what? If the computer only ran Baldur's Gate because it's so big, I'd be like, you know what? Well, fuck. At least
that's all I could do.
I paid $60 for a thing that crashed my laptop if I don't use it. I might as well finish the game. I can still use my laptop for everything else that I want to do, but I don't. I just play Baldur's Gate. Done, but I keep saying he's gonna fucking cry.
You gotta finish Baldur's Gate before you could. You gotta pause your life and play Baldur's Gate for a minute.
Fuck. I don't have it in me, man.
It's.
And in my real life,
You've dreamt about it.
I've dreamt about it, and now I wake up, and I'm like, everything has these dialogue options when I go to work and shit, and I'm just trying to chill out and have fun.
Like that Joel Haver video.
I went to a college block party this weekend. Everybody I talked to had a fucking dialogue option underneath their eyes. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I'm trying to figure out what's going to make me happy, what I'm going to do in the next 5 years. I'm trying to put together like a 5-10 year plan for myself.
You walk up to somebody at the party and you're like, I need to get this mind flare out of my head.
Dude, I'm like they're like,
I need a healer.
I go down into the basement of a frat house this weekend, and I talk to this one guy, and he's like already vibing out to music, and I'm trying to like use my mind flare to like match his movements so that I'm moving.
Oh yeah, that dude was dancing weird.
You
bro.
dance up to him and you're like, hey, have you seen? Where's Helson? I gotta find him. He needs to get the mind flare. Where's that goblin camp, man?
It's just, it's ruining.
Was
it's
just dancing out in the middle of the fucking street.
It's an awesome experience while you're in it, but it's absolutely
like
ruining my life.
That dude was homeless as shit.
Which dude?
The dude dancing was homeless as shit, bro. Remember the one you were
at Rich's party?
Yeah, the homeless guy that was out there dancing. When you came out too, you were dancing with him, bro.
No,
that dude was homeless as shit, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I got fucking destroyed. That night. I don't remember
much.
Such
a good time, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Camping was great, but part of me wish I could clone myself and go with you guys.
Did you guys
to Mason
have
Lake? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Was there another fun juice incident, or was it just a normal?
It was just we got drunk and hung out and had a fire. It was a small group. Our whole purpose was to have a really, really tiny group. We wanted that experience.
All right, cool.
Otherwise, we would have invited you. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, actually, no. Yeah. You're good. Bro.
Sounds like you guys had a fucking good time.
Yeah, we're chilling.
It was a time.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was good in the moment. It's not up here. It didn't get moved to my hard drive, so it's like
it's out there.
Damn. Next time that's happening, I want to join.
Yes. Definitely. Yes. Definitely.
It got gone for sure.
Yeah, I'll
just hanging out. It was a good time.
I'll bring some fucking gasoline.
My gosh.
You guys want to huff this?
You guys want to set something on fire?
Holy shit.
I want to see something on fire, guys. What's up? Well, it's good. Call me Baby Fire.
You guys want to cover Rich's cat in paper towels and cover him in butane so that he doesn't catch, but definitely light him on fire?
Yo, light him on fire so no one touches him. No one touches cat. He's on fire.
Rich's rule is that every time you walk past the cat, you have to pet him. No, light the cat on fire. You can't touch him.
I'm gonna sit there by the door. I'm gonna be the bouncer to the door next time and be like, "Yo, you gotta give his cat a shot of vodka as you come in. You have to. It's part of the house rules.
It's
part of the house rules.
You go, little Whiskers.
Form like a gigantic line out the front door because I'm like
Oh my God.
holding up
Everybody's
the-
trying to like give the cat whiskey,
And the cat is like, "You, what the fuck?" I'm like, and I'm holding the cat. I'm like, "No, you gotta drink this."
and it's a dumbass 12-year-old cat. It's still gonna like, oh, new scent of person giving me
Yeah.
the thing, and then sip it and on the block.
I'm gonna try to sell his cat next time.
That poor cat.
I'm gonna be like, "Yo, $50.
What's his
You can
name?
have
I
it."
don't remember his name.
50 fuck. Give
Did
me-
you know he's trying to get rid of this thing?
Did you? Yeah. Did you know
He said $50 or best offer.
he
Like
50
$50
bucks or
for-
like whatever's in your pocket? Like,
I got 1750.
$50 on Craigslist, but like whatever you got right now.
dude, just give me a high five and I'll give it to you.
Cat serious.
Just give me like a good smile and you could have it, dude. Just blink once. Just come in this room and you can have this cat. I'll put him in your pocket and you're good.
Yeah, Rich's parties are sick.
Yeah.
We'll have.
I never remember them, but yeah, they're good.
Oh well.
Little gaffs,
Alright.
little goofs, little memes, little yokes.
That's been us,
All right.
boys. That was a
Most
better one
jokes.
than expected. Yeah.
All right.
See you later, fellas.